coach will say, hey, get some people in no book, they should just know what to come and learn a Greek. You know book, you know no book. At least this one, there's potential for success and wealth creation in this particular aspect. But then you still need brilliance in order to do it too. It's not me, it doesn't mean it's free for all. Just come and be anyhow. You have to coordinate yourself. Yeah. Because the guest we have in the studio apparently is putting a lot of work and idea to see how we can mobilize women and young people to be passionate and invested in agriculture. So our focus will be on wealth in agriculture.
Yes.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Delighted to have you back in the studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always a pleasure.
Always a delight to see you in the studio. And yes, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Go to @Nigeria Info Abuja and @Nigeria Info Abuja for Facebook and YouTube and see the face of a farmer. I need you to go live and see the face of a farmer. That's her title, Farmer Omolara.
Yes,
you
please.
are welcome. You look delectable, by the way.
Thank you.
All right. I moving forward, that's how I want farmers to look.
Yes, please. That's the whole idea. Yes. We are changing the narrative.
To make farming glamorous. Interesting. All right. So we're looking at wealth in agric.
Yes.
The former administration said the millionaires we got were farmers, but people said it was audio millionaire.
No, that's not true.
All right.
I'm a millionaire. I'm not audio millionaire. Maybe still audio billionaire. But
It's in the work.
Yes, it's in the making.
Yeah.
Yes. I can't say it enough. There is enormous and sustainable wealth in the agricultural sector. It is we as a people that needs to get our priorities right and put our acts together. Nigeria is that land that is flowing with milk and honey. And every second, every day, every minute in Nigeria, we are throwing away trillions of naira. We're throwing them away because we have what I call misplaced priority, and we need to change our orientation. That's the truth. That is the truth. I say it all the time. Whatever you see on me is agricultural money, is agricultural wealth, and it pains me when I get phone calls and emails asking, we're looking for 2 million metric tons of soya bean. How much can your women get for us? How much can your company get for us? And then I see our youth saying that, I don't have work. I've been a graduate for the past 5 years. I have nothing to do. Part of our members, we have our members that were lawyers, that were accountants, and they started by just growing watermelon in their backyard. Don't get me wrong. I've lost money in agric because of the Nigerian factor. The wealth
what
in
factor is that? Is it weather factor?
All of the factor, like you said, you need to get
your farm factor.
You need to get you need to get it right. You have to understand the industry. It is because of our lack of understanding of what agri carries. That's why people look at me and say, you don't look like a farmer. Because in your mind, a farmer is that dirty-looking man that is on the farm. But the agricultural value chain is probably the longest value chain we have in the world, because whichever sector you are found back in the agri sector. There is health, there is insurance, there is education, there is corporate affairs, there is commerce. You can name it. In agriculture, the clothing you have on, the medication you take in the hospital, and what have you. So yes, the wealth is enormous in agriculture, but as a people, we need to upgrade and update our mentality, and then we now need to work with the government, the traditional rulers and the religious rulers, to sensitize ourselves, every single one of us, so that we, if you don't understand what you carry, if you don't know who you are, you cannot maximize the potential in you. That's basically the problem that we have in the agricultural sector.
No, but then I will have people who would say we're interested in going into agriculture, but we don't even know where to start from. Go
on our website and become a member for free. www.nwapd.com, nwapdi.com. That is the first step for you to take. Go on our website, on our YouTube page, NWAFP, subscribe, like, and share. We share information. You have to be in the network. You have to be among people that has the experience, that has been in this sector, for you to actually understand how this works. You see, I've come across a lot of people in the past that their own losing money in the agri sector is out of ignorance. I can say I've lost money in the agri sector because of the Nigerian factor. They're two different things. So a lot of people come, especially the IJBC. I just go back, I want to go into agri. I watch on YouTube, and then they just put a lot of money into agri, expecting that the agricultural sector in Nigeria should function like wherever it is they're coming from, America or wherever. No, we have a whole network. There are ways things are done here, and the way things are done here has been shaped by the situation we find ourselves as Nigerian. It has its good side, it has its up and down, but after all said and done, the money that is in agriculture, it's enormous. It is sustainable, and it is enough to go around every single Nigerian.
Enormous to go around, sustainable, and enough to go around for everyone who wants to invest in agriculture. Yes. Now, for someone who wants to go in, does it mean you literally have to roll your sleeves and get to work? Or looking at how different people come into, into the value chain?
Only for the past 2 years, I've only been doing farm inspections, and spot checks. No, it's an entire value chain. In the past, I've also worked on the farm. If I so want to today, I go to one of my farms and work on. But no, it's an entire value chain. We have the export aspect, which I'm going to be talking about with our AGM. You can be a commodity exporter if you have your daily pay or daily work that you do. You can be a commodity trader. One of our members on our street, everyone that lives in our street buys eggs from her. She doesn't own a poultry.
Okay.
She just has another friend who is unemployed that they put money together, who is in charge of the poultry. She takes the egg from her and she sells in her estate for the right market price. And on each crate, she's making like 2,000 naira. She's a farmer.
Sometimes we wish we have the connect to the farmer, gong, so that you save me that 2,000 naira.
I know people that what they do is a room in their house, they have UV lights, they have dryers, they dry vegetable, they dry ewedu, they package it and they export it. Our women in Lagos State, Ojo local government alone, my women on every week, on the bare minimum, export minimum 20-30 metric tons of ugu out of Lagos State.
Wow.
Most of these women has their day job that they do. It is because they belong in the network. They understand the system. They understand how it works. And this and much more is what we're going to be talking about, training those that would be lucky enough to attend our upcoming AGM on February 13th, 2025 here in Abuja.
All right. It's happening on February
13th.
Yeah, I
the
know
Nikon Luxury in Abuja, and the AGM is our first AGM since we became the national body, and there's going to be a seminar in the morning where we'll be talking about commodity export. You say I love exporting. I'm always
but we want to get to the point where we export more.
Yes,
we're too import dependent. So Nigeria should be putting things
and
out.
The sad part of it is the request is there. But then we need to train our processors on how to meet international standards, the documentation country per country, and also we need to get them support to have the right equipment. You cannot say you're a processor and you lack the modern and right equipment for you to meet international standard. These are what we're going to be discussing and creating a platform. The AGM is going to give all our attendees and our members the platform to connect with the right private sector, international agencies that can help them to maximize their potentials as a processor. Same for farmers, same for local trader. So the AGM is loaded for anyone who is in the entire value chain already, or that is planning or thinking of coming into the entire value chain. For the seminar during the day, we have given out 15 slots per state to all our members in the 37 states in 36 plus FCT in Nigeria, and the rest would have to pay 50,000 naira to attend. You can also buy your ticket and pay for your ticket on our website, www.nwapd.com, nwapdi.com. Just click on AGM ticket. Now, for evening, it's the evening is a gala of high-level agri-business networking. So this is for people that are into commodity export and big-time mechanized or semi-mechanized, because we really are not doing mechanized farming yet in Nigeria. Semi-mechanized farming, where you can meet MDs, CEOs that are off-takers, that buys, that exports out our commodities, and those that are looking into going into big-time farming as well. That is what the evening is for, the gala night. Also, you can come and exhibit your product. The exhibition booth is for 100,000, and it's a 2x2 booth that we have put up, all looking nice for you. The pictures of what the booths would look like would also be uploaded on our website. So the AGM is fully loaded, and it's for that person that is looking at, like I said, I want the connect to be able to export, or I'm already a farmer, I have challenges. We're also bringing on, like I said earlier, we're partners with some, let me not do free advert, some banks, for financial inclusion for women and youth. So you're doing very well. You're a poultry farmer, you farm snail, you farm cassava, but you want to move to the next level, but finances is your problem. This AGM is for you, because all of these, our partners are going to be there and giving out. I love the fact, I keep saying it, I love the fact that this administration came out and said we have food insecurity, because since then, everyone has been on their toes. Everybody now wants to do agric, which is a good thing. So a lot of opportunities with financial institution for people that are genuinely doing agric and they know what they're doing. So we, as the association, will stand in the gap for you.
I love the fact that you say genuinely, because we now, from Uncle Boa program, we know we have political farmers.
Oh, no. We have we have political farmers, we have portfolio farmers. Those ones that they're just farmers in black and white and in the AC, and now we even have the third one, the what is trending kind of farmers, just because agric is trending. We have a lot of people now that come out and say, I'm into agric, but we at Tenwabdi we will verify you. I mean, if I sit with you for 2 minutes, I know if you're a political portfolio or genuine farmer. Yeah.
All right. Quite interesting. Talking about wealth in agriculture, says there's money. If you're thinking of where to invest in, where to focus on at this point in time, from Omolara is saying farming is where to look at the moment. If you have any question for her, feel free to call while we still have her in the studio now. 0700 951 0000 or 0809 5974869, or you can just call via WhatsApp or send a message via WhatsApp on 0809 993037. The pertinent question you need to ask about farming in Abuja, in Nigeria, you've got the guest with us in the studio to answer those basic questions. If you want to know more about the AGM, she's pointed you to the website where you go register, get more information, get more detail as to how to go about it. And if you have money and you don't know where to put it, I'm sure she will tell you.
Another mistake people make is this: you don't have to wait until you have millions. There are some commodities that are capital intensive, and there are some commodities that you can start off first. Like I said, I just got back people. That's the mistake they make. They come into Nigeria with millions of naira and they
looking for where to
is
invest.
It not just to plant cassava, and they go and start planting cassava, forgetting that Nigeria has its own Nigerian factor, and you have to understand the terrain. So you could start small. Our accountant in Lagos, the Lagos State chapter, our secretary for the Lagos State chapter of NWABD was she still is, but she was practicing accounting. She has what is that thing they get? ICANN and what have you. She was a top accountant, and she first of all planted watermelon. She got her fingers burnt because she didn't ask questions. She didn't go for training. But now this woman has over 10,000 birds. She has a poultry, she's doing sweet corn, she's doing watermelon. She's one of the women that I come out and say, see my woman, So you don't have to start big. You can start with snails. If people know how much profit you can make on snails, and to start a snail farming for 5 snails, there is no male, it's parent material. You can start with snail with 50,000 naira. And snails they eat past where water live, and you give them water. Finish. You understand? So it is for you to have the right knowledge. The right knowledge, the right connection. You can start in your backyard. You don't have to. And if you know what you're doing, I say to people, if you don't want to eat hit. They like to hit the wall. If you're not looking for sudden wealth, you want a sustainable source of income. It is in agriculture. The examples are enormous. And if you're in the range of people that has millions to invest, there are so many. You have to, especially if you want to do farming, you have to time it. You have to plan it. You have to understand, what can I cultivate in December that in 90 days it will be in high demand, and then I can harvest in 90 days. Is in high demand, I make my money, and then I can still go back into it. There is a free consultation I do for people a lot. Imagine if you plant coconut tree. You have a child in primary 5 and you plant like 500 coconut trees today. By the time that child is going to write junior WAEC, that coconut farm will pay for that child up onto university level. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's find out what this caller is itching to share with us. Oh dear, I think I kept you for too long. Sorry about that. Feel free to call back and ask your questions, make that comment. So now you've learned something, I'm sure it's very profound. Coconut tree. Someone will be like, I planted this coconut today. But then you need the information how to go about it. Let's take the caller quickly. Hello.
Hello, Ken. Happy New Year.
I wish you same.
Yeah, good to hear from you.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I was wondering, how could government support, let's say, it's not the one to farm in large scale, having the input and the mechanism in place to, I think, to enhance both in large scale or in small scale.
All right. You're asking how government intervention can come in. He's asking for government intervention.
Okay, so because of people, like you said earlier, we've had in the past political portfolio farmers, if you don't belong in the right association, our association, you can't get government intervention. Things
so that any random Joe will not come
changing.
And say, yeah,
things are changing. For every input and support we've gotten from this administration, it's been documented. If you wake me up tomorrow that the seed they gave to us last year, October, where was it planted in Nigeria? I'll call out the names of our members and give you their farm coordinates that 1 kg went here, 100 kg went there. So go on our website. If you're a youth, our youth wing is for both gender, as long as you're not above 40 years old. Once you're 40, please, we like you, we still love you, but you're no longer youth. And for women, it's, from the day they give birth to you till whenever. So yes, you need to join the association. We are still pushing on government to do more. There is a whole lot more that the government needs to do, but I can tell you for free that yes, they are on the right path, and we hope that they will do better than they did last year.
Right, let's take another one quickly. Hello. Welcome.
My name is Musa.
Go ahead, Musa, quickly.
Once again, yes. I'm a farmer too. I want to join, but I'm not a youth and I'm not a woman.
Sir, please be on the lookout. If you're above 40, be on the lookout for when we're going to launch our men wing. Right now, get Madame to join, get my younger sisters to join, get my brothers to join, and I'm sure by extension you benefit from. And for our AGM, actually, you can also attend. You just need to buy your ticket. At the AGM, you can network, you can meet people that will offtake your products. Great farmers.
Yes, so men are feeling left out. So I say, can I come in? Hello.
Hello, Kim.
Welcome to the show.
Happy New Year.
Wish you same.
And I'm greeting our guest from Omolara as well.
Oh, good. Happy New Year. Nice to hear from you.
Yeah, just like the last caller said, I'm above 40. I'm a man. But you responded, and I will take that as my response as well. So
to see you all men at the AGM.
I love that.
So that, if you show us more, if you turn up at the AGM, we can all sit down together and see how we can work on setting up the men wing, to be honest. Yeah.
All right, the men wing need to be set up. Let's take the last call quickly. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome to the show. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is. I just wanted to get our number again.
All right, should we read out the information one more time? Just stay close to your radio in a bit.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's hear this caller quickly. Hello.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Wish you same.
My name is Kola.
Caller, talk to us.
if somebody want to farm in this our area in Abuja, but all these bandit issue, what are we going to do? Like me, I have a farmland. We need to enter the place. They ask me, I know, I do. So if these are women in a family, if they can help us beg government, that they should provide security. People want to, we are ready to move to the farm to produce a lot of food. I have.
All right, sir.
Mr. Kola, because of time, I'm going to quickly answer that. And I'm happy that you're Yoruba, so I'm going to answer you this way. You need to join the association and work with clusters. We have worked alongside with security agencies, and we're not there yet, but the security issue is not as it used to be, because we're no longer working in isolations. We're working and moving together. We're setting up clusters. When you're together and you work together, you also have your strength. Someone cannot just work up on you on the farm and alone. And what that actually does for the entire value chain is it helps with traceability, it helps with access to funding, it helps with training as well. Yeah. So, Mr. Kola, join the community, join the network, and the government says they're doing what they can. We also cannot fold our hands, and be looking. As Yorubas we say, thank you.
That one is enough for Mr. Kola to do the needful. Do the needful, Mr. Kola. Hello.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Kim, is it because I said I'm not a youth? You people don't drop my call.
Sir.
No, sir, but she was giving advice. She said, tell madam and tell the girls
and
to
you
join.
Come for the AGM. You come for the AGM, sir. Let's have a conversation.
Then you would have listened to my next question. Now, my next question is that, since you are a farmer, is it really true that Aqua Borrower program is a failure, or rather was a failure? Because I am aware, when I was still a youth too, that was Aqua Borrower program is not the first agri program central bank come up with. There is agricultural credit scheme which has been there for over 40 years.
All right, sir, we're pressed for time.
You understand?
People that works with BOA and central bank.
Sir, are you listening? You are asking the wrong person the question. You are asking to the government and people who benefited from
At this point in the private sector then.
Exactly. Can we take one more quickly before I give the info? Let's hear this caller. Hello? Oh dear. Sorry about that. Okay, from Omolara, the AGM is happening. Men, women, young, old are allowed to join.
Yes.
However, the ones who are not women...
So the men that are above 40 cannot be a member. If you're under 40, you join the youth wing. Okay. And I get this all the time. Anywhere we go, the men are protesting. Yes, we want to stabilize the women and youth wing first before we, expand. And if you look at it, the truth be told, we are the ones doing the job. It's the youth and women that constitute the largest part of the workforce in the agricultural sector. But for the AGM is open to everybody. It's open to every single one, the farmer, the trader. It's all about networking, about training and sensitization. So you do not want to miss it. So if you're a man of 98 years old, you're welcome to come to the AGM. And of course, if the government themselves, the ministry sees more that we now have a large number of men that are also participating, I'm sure there can always be the men wing as well. But the AGM is on the 13th at the Nikon Luxury, and to attend the day AGM is 50,000 naira for the ticket, which you can pay for on our website www.nwapd.com. Now, to become a member is free. So on the same website, NWAPDI, click on register for free, or you click on buy AGM ticket. That's the one you pay for attendance. But to become a member, it's 100% free on our website, www.nwapdi.com. But you can also reach out to us, please, on WhatsApp on 0816 111 2003 0816 111 2003, and I promise you, it's you would thank Kimberly later. Also, if you are into agri sector and you want to exhibit your product for to create more awareness about your company, you can also book for the booth, which is 100,000 naira, a 2x2 booth, and you have it for the whole day.
All right, Javid from Facebook, we see you. Ekele Emmanuel Male, we see you. Thanks for your comment. And Olanyinka Osinowo, she is beautiful indeed. She is. Farming pays, guys. You have to go live for you to know the farming pays. If you need something to nudge you along, this is it at the end of the day. There's several comments here. What is our contact detail and location? How can I plant yam as business from my small flat? Anselm Amunike is asking. We don't have WhatsApp. Let me run through some and you see what you can respond to.
Yeah.
I would like to hear the website and contact detail of the Agric lady. Again, Silka Emmanuel is asking. Well spoken. Keep up the good work. Please give us the website and the address. The event is taking place again. Abdul Nguzape is asking. Please, I want to ask, is it only women that can join? Why is it only women?
I'm so sorry. Women and youth and a male that is not above 40 years, please. And
this one has carried placards already to protest.
So for youth wing is both gender, but you can't be above 40 years. And don't go change your BVN now and NIN, please. And also the website again is NWAPDI. You register for free and you buy your ticket for the AGM.
All right.
And your exhibition booth.
Can please tell the farmer agricultural guest to take it slow with the way she's calling out the website too? We need to hear it very well.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay. www.nwapdi.com. nwapd.com. nwapdi.com. And WhatsApp number is 0816 111 2003.
Ojo, the next present, you got that, Sonny? You got that? Everybody asking. I hope you all got it. It was as slow as you can get for that one.
NWAPD.
And hopefully you give it out one more time before we wrap up. So any concluding thoughts you want to share with us? Women, young people, even older men who apparently are interested, those who want to go into yam farming from their flats.
Okay. For everyone that is listening to my voice, please join us. There is so much that is going on our different WhatsApp platform. Each state has a WhatsApp platform. Each local government has a WhatsApp platform. There is so much you will learn for free on all of this platform. And also, if you are already into any of the value chain of the agri-business, you don't want to miss our gala night. Our gala night is strictly for high-level agri-business networking, which I'll be talking about on Friday, the next episode, when I'll be here. That is for people that are into high-level farming and export and agri-business. So please watch out. It also will be on our website. For you that are also trading, whichever level of trading it is, you are in the agri sector, equipment, export, you can also do your exhibition at the AGM. But if you are in the agricultural value sector at any level, or you're thinking of going into agri, especially you're a young youth, you're unemployed, you're looking for what to do, you do not want to miss the day seminar. Trust me on that. You don't want to miss that. And for all our members that are listening to me, or farmers that are listening to me, if you're a farmer, you haven't joined us, don't sleep on it. You're missing out. Great farmers, great nation. Please let us put on more effort for this year so that people like Kimberly can buy their yam for 500 naira again at the time of harvest.
Wait.
It can happen, and we're going to make it happen.
I cannot wait for us to get to this point where yam will be affordable. Because right now, I mean, during Christmas, someone sent some of us yams over here, and it felt like, boy, we received charge and all of that, because yam pretty expensive in the market.
We need to farm more. So I'm interested. The guy that asked on how you can farm yam from your flat, send a WhatsApp message or send an email to ask@nwapd.com and we will respond to it. We need all hands on deck. We need to get beyond the stage of we can't feed ourselves, so we can start exporting. So our GDP can then be focused on agriculture, and it will be what you work for that you eat, not this charade of oil money all the time.
Someone was asking, she did share a story of the accountant turned farmer, or accountant who doubles as a farmer, because it was like,
she left accounting. She's not doing accounting for us. She's a secretary. I have lawyers who were lawyers and now they don't even call them. They don't have the time. They're busy on their farm. Because what? You do a cucumber for 3 months and then you make 180, 200% interest. Which law firm is going to pay you that? Which law firm is going to pay you that? It's for you to have the knowledge and the understanding. so you know what you're doing. So she's from Akwa Ibom. She doesn't, if you see her, she'll tell you, I used to be a lawyer in my old life. She's now doing strictly vegetable farming, and we're working towards getting her to start exporting it as well. So,
my colleague Dorcas was nodding her head. Dorcas, I don't want to hear you left the news and went into cucumber farming.
Normally, I don't like seeing her face. That means time is up. But because you agreed with me today, I love seeing your face.
All right, this is where we wrap up the conversation for today. I have to say, I'm just joining the show on how to grow yam from my flat. Kim, I need the email or address. I love yam, most especially cheap, good yam. Indeed.
Indeed, we all do.
All right, so one more time, the website quickly.
nwapdi.com, www.nwapdi.com, or send us a WhatsApp on 0816 111 2003, or follow us on all our social media handle. YouTube is very important, NWAFP on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Farmer Omolara Svensson. I appreciate
you. The newswoman is here.
Yes, it's time for the news.
I'm also interested in farming.
Please.
Hello, my name is Kimberly. I'm the host of Hard Facts, and I bring you the biggest stories driving conversation every weekday here on 95.1 Nigeria Info Hard Fact Show. I love to get your opinion and conjectures, but the facts you cannot dispute here on Hard Facts. Join me and let's talk.
This is Nigeria Info.